Welcome back to Live at 9, and we're having a reoccurring guest, Dorian. Magic by Dorian.
Yes.
Love it. Magic's one of my favorite things. We had you come on in February, if you can think about that, about 8 months ago, and he said to me, if I come back again, can we do it during October, since October is Magic Month?
Magic Month, that's right.
It makes a lot of sense. So just reintroduce yourself to the people at home if they never caught that one.
Yeah, magician Dorian LaChance. I travel all over Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida. I even go to some foreign countries like Kentucky and Arkansas. No, I'm just kidding. Those are wonderful places. But I do magic for really all ages. But time we just did a summer tour encouraging kids to read through libraries, and I'll begin doing my kind of kooky, not too spooky Halloween show right now.
Love it. To
celebrate October, which is usually considered Magic Month, but actually the last week of October is considered National Magic Week. So that's pretty neat. In fact, I have. Do you recognize who that is?
I'm guessing that's going to be Houdini.
Yes, this is in fact Houdini. This is in fact Houdini.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
That's Houdini. Or Eric Weiss. That was his given name, was Eric Weiss. And I don't know if you know this, but Houdini actually died on Halloween in 1926.
Isn't that kind of like weird and like
it's
creepy?
Very creepy, very weird.
Creepy.
But in fact, they said that Houdini performed his last card trick on Halloween, October 31st, 1926. But, you know, honestly, magicians are still doing card tricks to these days, so and things like that, so it's living on. In fact, I have one here for you now. You know, we talked earlier, a lot of people know Houdini as an escape artist.
Yeah, right, that we were talking about.
Right, exactly. He was also known as the King of Cards. He was actually quite good at card tricks. In fact, we're gonna do one now, and I'm gonna let you one of these cards. So I'm just going to go like this. You just say stop.
Stop.
Right there. Now I'm going to turn around and face the screen. Take a look at the card. So I can't see. Just take a look at the card. And
okay,
you want to take it out?
Do I want to take it out?
Yeah,
can I take it out?
Yeah, take it out. Show it that way. And I'm going to keep my head turned. Very good.
Okay. Put it back?
Sure. And you know what? Go ahead and put it back in the deck. That way you know that I'm not doing anything weird, funny, or anything like that. Very good, very good. You just go ahead and put it down right there. Now, like I said, people say that Houdini did his last card trick on October 31st, 1926, but he lives on. Card trick.
Wow, okay.
In fact, I brought a picture of Houdini. Would you take a look at that picture? I want you to look in his front pocket of his vest there. Officially, Houdini's latest
that was the card that we pulled out. Man, I'd like to ask you. I'd like to ask you how we did that, but a magician can't tell us.
Just rewind the tape.
Just rewind.
You know, he was known for escapes too, right? So one of the things, he would escape from handcuffs. He would escape from jail cells. He escaped from milk cans. He escaped. I don't do escapes. Don't have the physique for it.
Okay.
Right? Not happening. But I do know a trick with a rope. Would you like to see a trick with a rope?
Yes, yeah, we got about a minute or so.
Oh goodness, we got to really hurry up. Just check that rope out. Make sure it is in fact what it appears to be, an ordinary, everyday rope. Very good. Now we're going to do a little with this here. This is called the cut and restored rope trick, done very fast, double speed. Over here's the right side, over here's the left side. Unless you're out there, right? This is the left side. No, this is the right side. This is the left side. So if that's we'll just call it the ends of the rope.
Okay.
If that's the ends of the rope, then what is this right here?
The front of the rope?
It's the middle of the rope.
Oh.
Yeah, the middle of the rope. So, yeah, if we cut the middle of the rope, here, I'll let you cut it. I'll let you cut it. If we cut the middle of the rope, what do we get?
2 ropes.
We get 2 pieces of rope that are what?
By themselves.
Equal in length, right? Equal in length.
Oh.
You just trim that off for me right there. Just take the scissors, trim. We need 2 pieces of rope that are equal in length, okay? So now we have equal at the top and equal. Yeah. Could you just trim that off for me? We need to equal.
Enough.
Yeah, both of them be fine. Just trim both of them off right there. Yeah. Now we have a rope that's equal at the top, and you know what? I think we're gonna need to start over. I told you this is live. Things happen, right? So we'll just start back over with 1 piece of rope.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No. 1 piece of rope.
Wait, but okay. Stick around. He's got more magic later in the show.